in 2017, the government, led by President Nana Akufo-Addo, took pragmatic steps to clean the mining sector.
That the natural resources of this country belongs to you, the Ghanaians, and that for you to benefit, you must begin to extract the resources in a more sustainable manner.
It established the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, IMCIM. Its mandate is to sanitize and curb illegal mining activities in mining communities across the country. The committee has undertaken a lot of sensitization activities in various mining communities on the impact of illegal mining. This was meant to restore hope to many Ghanaians who care about the environment.
Computer app Galamsey. Yakeka yenema nyina abomwa the first for ye no the Minas Commission for ye EPF so hu esa obi ahu de ekoso. Ne se obi ko license a unya license for Minas Commission EPA water resource. We obi akoji Minas Commission license no. Ukoji a osanka 90 days na ko nyawa de. The app no machine say ukoji license pe ye trodi a obi abehu nipa okoji ye the concession number baby and concession wo eda okoji ye na eko enimu no se bosume ba ko ba e betu hu baby a process na kodu it by 90 days no na se nipa nya na sisa na o se ihu se bibi esi wo Minas Commission.
After a year of comprehensive work, the committee completed the roadmap that would regulate the activities of the small-scale miners and guide their operation. Small-scale and artisanal miners would have to follow due process before engaging in any mining activity. Yet, some have complained of underhand dealings. With little money, they say, you can be allowed to circumvent rules on the roadmap and be allowed to go on the field with your excavators to mine without proper documentation and approval as prescribed by the roadmap. People also add that you can pay some top men at IMCIM and they would arrange for protection for you while you are mining illegally. So, we set out with our hidden cameras to find out who would help us bend the rules for their selfish interest. Who would help us stab the nation and the president in the back and do things contrary to the roadmap. Are there really shortcuts to mining illegally?
But the battle against Galamsey is nowhere near being won yet, and I appeal to all citizens to be part of the battle to keep our lands and water bodies safe.
We got a company called Ore Resources Enterprise. In our investigation, we discovered that almost everybody involved in the fight against illegal mining was willing to take money to help us mine illegally. Meet Jimmy, a guy we met at the reception of the IMCIM office. He showed us how he would supply us with tip-offs with the movements of the IMCIM security task force so that we would avoid detection. We also met Bimpon, a soldier with the Ghana Armed Forces who is part of the National Security Operatives at the Interministerial Committee.
So you say if it's not from our Bible, then they put you in the problem. They are not going to
but he was still willing to help us secure protection for our Galamsey activities.
On the new home, make my father.
This in your connecting to here.
You see, on that. One day on your correction, on more of the unknown country.
Oh, yeah, I'm your mom. I would do one yet more to you.
Wanted nobody should
Really, I'm sorry, you know, what's right? Now, did I let my name friend as a winner?
Oh, yeah, watching.
Then there's Bafo, a policeman and national security personnel attached to the IMCIM. Bafo was happy to go into negotiations with us on the amount to be paid if we wanted protection for our illegal mines.
We have protection. I'm a friend. Me won't be enough. A little bit tired, and I dropped things down for you.
Okay. What do you do?
Many of Mamma say, we need the Pandicia, more commander, and I say, Mutimiaqua. Maybe to give me meaning for coming in a bamboo. May break it on fast. I said, I'm going to fine. Evans, Evans, and I'm more protect one more. Or Ashanti region, Chronocride anything. Forest, nature. In Patakin. And for Nippon Jam, what into a person car, you be sham no more trans no more farm of bed and breakfast. And the only thing I see the team is here. Now, you're one more
Over kebab, Coca-Cola and Malta Guinness, we met these two police officers, Kennedy Frimpong and Ano, also of the Interministerial Task Force. Kennedy and Ano also work as Jubilee House security personnel. They were introduced to us by Bafo to further our discussions on protection for illegal mining.
Your conversion, my reputation.
Yeah, no. Nobody will keep you. With the army. And I keep you around 20 and a half or 4. Maybe some near 1 and a half. As I said, only Yenny Saman is like a summer. Now you package be as a your own man. The woman.
Alright.
To be very woman. So, I don't know that. There's what the Super.
Nothing on my share documentations. But still, no credit.
They told us how much they would charge to protect our small-scale concession and added that they would take some of the money to their top bosses. They charged an amount of 16,000 cedis every month and 300 cedis each week during patrol if they are to give us 3 personnel for the patrol.
Look at people know. We know we're fine.
Mama, never try it. Okay. But I don't mean you wrong.
We are ready to move anytime.
But aside these relatively low-level officials, can we get to the top of the chain? With our company, called All Resources Enterprise, we decided to move further up on the chain. We first met Andy, a connection man who would link us to the people at the top. He demanded for cash to do that transaction.
Oh, Andy said, "Me for we are different. Very comfortable. Say, I'm standing so got me so move in and say, but then better be to be on not so come be use guy. Then me can talk about when your lands is my. Was they around a bit now? They be there's your copy.
Andy charged money alleged to be for one Charles Bissell and for himself.
You know, cash. Andy Ash and Brown.
But I know the
you guys say that we have money.
After waiting, so you will be on my money 35 account. 950.
And I'm saying,
oh, tell you to know your account.
I'm saying, and I'm so
kind. Who we are.
Okay, then it's
where the enemy will discuss here. Into the audio. Then,
so bad.
But no
should your call, show commitment, one or two things
He took us to meet Charles Bissell. Mr. Charles Bissell is secretary to the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. We told Bissell our excavators were already on site working and we needed him to work on the documents while we were still mining. He took our documents and called for it to be fast-tracked for us.
Because we have to make sure you fast track with the say, but new year, and I know them are working centrally. All resources, what's the situation?
It hasn't come up yet. Let me quickly check.
He asked us to pay 3,000 Ghana cedis for mapping after he had ordered for the sticker to be fast-tracked for us with all other processes being circumvented. A sticker we should have before going to the field.
So I'll speak to Doc, but tell Doc, give the name to Doc. As I said, they should add it to it, so they do their hair. And then they'll pay the 3,000 for mapping. Okay, we want 3,000 for mapping. So let him do that now, and then give it to Doc. Doc will call you, and then the mapping team will go there. And then let train to apply. Now apply for ETA. Right. The ETA, Doc there.
Okay.
So I think Doctor is coming back. Ralph, what? Now I tell him now. Okay. And I think it's almost through.
Okay.
So I'll bet she have for mapping. Mapping is 9 mapping is 1 for and which countries here?
Okay.
Mapping is non next week. Now for invention, non fair EP, non fast track man. Because what I will be that. No, limited time only. So you can go back in mind. I'm a sticker of the I'm a sticker.
No, sir, you really need an idea and then.
Okay. Let's talk to now today. I'll call now. So I'll make sure okay. Let's do it. I think the no more accountants for me. Okay. Gentlemen, do I have? Obi wa have this on town, yes? Oba, why you need to have a actually, I'm a mistake. After I went EP fast, fast tracking because why you know I can get 2 months so you know okay, sorry, child.
So we paid the 3,000 Ghana cedis and took a receipt, and we were given the 4 copies of the approved sticker. First of all, we were supposed to be vetted by a team made up of chiefs, officials from the Forestry Commission, Environmental Protection Agency, and so on. The vetting of All Resources Enterprise was not advertised in digital and print media form as the roadmap indicates. We have been told to commence mining activities. After this, we called Andy, our connection man again, to see whether there would be men he can get to actually be guarding us while we mine illegally.
Yeah, in time, I'll pay you Okay, Marty.
We met in Kumasi.
In the reception.
So can you hear if you have a tin grana?
Matter. I don't really want to do everything so quick, sir. My friend doesn't make time for money thing. No, my family and another thing.
Okay, first one I'm say.
I am in
one says only one thing.
No, but my mama.
But
I have to say when you do it enough something.
It's woman thing.
There is 85 and I'm also afraid.
And I am so not mentioned.
I think you know you cry. So yes, when you're in the previous, but some of the money was designated suggest to go. Okay. The media what I would cheer. When you have when we don't have access to these things, not purchase. I mean, these students need to be seen. Not students now, I need to work with them. So, I'm going to you know, whenever they are assigned students, so you are safe to work.
He proposed a guy called Schoolboy, a coordinator to the national security who he said was in the Accra office.
Oh, Schoolboy. Oh, not Schoolboy.
He had a share of cash again.
I believe in their main mojo. If you made it, so that not them of the main mojo. So look at our figure question. Many of our Nakadina.
We set off to Accra again with this piece of advice by Schoolboy.
Okay, woman guidelines. I'm an actress. There, 1 week, 2 weeks,
He directed us to Kobe. He's the real guy who can give us the needed protection for cash.
We also decided to go to certain areas of the country to see how bad the Galamsey situation was. We were in Prestea in the western region. We moved to Ashanti and Bongahafu too. We picked the coordinates of places where we saw illegal mining activities and took it to the Minerals Commission. This is the result we got from the commission checks.
Hello. We are cry Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
But Wednesday, I have to come back to Kumasi. We're messing up on off. David, they may ask for say the I know the what we are agreeing. Let's get you through.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Me what we are agreeing now. We are honest. Nah, to me on nature. We spoke as a brother and want you through.
Okay. All right.
Well, also I just say you may DNA. We see the acting in it's by Monday, Tuesday, because I'll win at that. Why? So, need you through. And you're in front of my enemy. Let me be in front of my enemy.
This is just a first in our series on illegal mining. There will be more coming soon. May God Almighty make every Ghanaian fearless and honest to uplift our national flag.